Good day, everyone. All right, for today's video, as you can see, this will be an update on the FLR courses that I'm currently working on now. I made a video before for the Somali course, so if you guys have seen that video, you will know what to expect in this video. It will be pretty much the same. But for those of you who are new and haven't seen that video, basically I'm in a process of updating the courses over on the website. Before, the layout was a little different. Well, not a little different. It was totally different. And what I've done is just rearrange things better. I made things a bit organized than before. So you guys will see that the course now is easier to work through. So basically, I'm going to go through everything here that you see, all the files, and then just explain things in detail. So I just want to keep you guys informed. Let's see, before I get started, let you guys know that I'm working on this stuff every day. It's a bit tedious, but all of the products will be updated as soon as possible. So just keep checking back, on the website to see what's updated and whatnot, and you'll be able to tell if they're updated by the sticker that's on the actual course. It will say like premium updated. Also, I'll be making update videos every week. So I will do a video like this covering 2 languages at the beginning of the week, and I'll make another one at the end of the week covering 2 more languages. So I think that's pretty much it before we begin. So yeah, so as you can see here, this is the course for Spanish Mexico. All right, I have the same course up on the website now, but it's the older version. Well, actually, yeah, this is updated. I'm sorry, this is already updated, so the older version is no longer there, but that material is included here in the original files folder, which you will see here shortly. So we're going to do the FLR Spanish Mexico, and then we're going to do the Japanese. All right, so I want to start with the Spanish first. So as you can see here, we have several folders. The first folder is the actual original files. If you've purchased this before, this is what you got. Okay, so I'll show you that first. This is basically how it was laid out. So once you open up the folder, you have your instructional video here, and then you have the message accent. Oh, this is the text, and you'll see 2 folders that say male and female voice. So I open up the male voice. You open that up, and these are all the audio files. Okay, that text you just saw, it said the Mexican accent, Spanish and Mexican accent, that's what matches up with the audio material. So that with the Q&A and introduction, all the text for it, and then these are some other audio files for like the keywords, the difficulties, and whatnot. Question and answers, these are all the questions for that. Okay, so you have all your questions and answers, and you have, like I said, you have these audio files for the keywords, for the incorporating keywords, with difficulties and all that, or what have you. So that's that. And now let's go back. Those are the original files. Now for the update, how it's updated. Oh, and just to mention, like if you didn't purchase the older version, basically the student had to take this material and construct their own schedule for the week. I told them that they were to spend at least a week working through the material, but they had to choose their own sets of questions and answers and keywords. So it was a bit more work for the student, although they had the instructions. Now it's a bit more hand-holding. What I've done is broke up I broke up all of the files over 8 weeks, because the course takes at least 3 months to finish. So week 1, let's see here, we go to week 1. You have your extra material, you have keywords, your questions and answers audio, and then of course you have the script. So I want to open up the script first, and for the first week, this is what you will see. So now the student doesn't have to worry about constructing his or her own regimen for the week. It's all constructed for you. All you will have to do is basically add the audio files to your iPod or wherever you use to listen to audio on a daily basis, and that's pretty much it. You don't have to put anything together. You don't have to worry about choosing keywords. All of it is here. So we have 6 sets of questions and answers. This is how it looks. And you scroll down, you have your keywords, the words you'll be working with during the week. I've chosen those for you. And then if you scroll down, and this is new, this is something that wasn't included in the older version. We now have extra material for incorporating with above material. And basically what that is the difficulties. You have the difficulties, then you have the incorporating difficulties with keywords. All right, and that's it. And basically what you're to do with this material is incorporate it with your the sentences that you'll be making you know, with the questions and answers. Okay, and keep in mind that this extra material for incorporating with above material will be in all weeks. It will be in week 1, from week 1 all the way up to week 7. Week 8 is laid out a little differently, so you won't see this there. I'll show you here shortly. So that's how it looks. Okay, so you're to just spend a week on this material. All right, so that's week 1, and I'll just let you look at some other weeks. I mean, it's, like I said, it's pretty much laid out the same. You have your 6 sets of questions and answers, keywords, extra material for incorporating with above material. All right, and let me just skip to week 7. Let's see, same deal. Now week 7, I should tell you that there are, let me see, 1 2 3 4, that's it, 1 2 3 4 5 6, yeah, there's 7, there's 7 sets of questions and answers here. So there's just one more than the others. So but it's the same deal. You're going to be using the same strategy to work through the material. And at the bottom you have your keywords, of course, and you have your extra material, incorporating difficulties with the keywords, and that's that. Okay, and then let me just show you week 8, and I'll show you some other files there. So basically week 8 is the introduction. If you guys purchased the original course, you notice that there's an introduction, and you basically had to work in that. You had to work in whatever way was more comfortable for you, and that, you know, it's a little, I guess I would say it was a little difficult to work with if you didn't understand what to do. But now what I've done is broken up the introduction into 4 different parts. Okay, I shortened them, so you spend like, okay, the 1 2 3 4, basically those are the days. Like once your week 8 starts on that Monday, you're to work with this part, and you're to listen to it over and over and over again. You know, you guys, I've talked about this before. Listen to the audio, and then once you feel comfortable, then you move on to the next one. Tuesday, you listen to this one here. Okay, now if you don't feel comfortable, you can always spend extra days. There's really no rush, but this is just to keep track of your, you know, your work. So the first day, the second day, the third day, and the 4th day. There was something else I wanted to mention here about this. Oh, and basically what you're to do with this is, you know, you need to incorporate it with the sentences and all the stuff that you've been doing before. I go into more detail in the actual instructional video, so I'm not going to do that here. I'm just showing you guys the layout and how it looks. So this is week 8. Okay. To go back, and then you have male voice, female voice again. These are just the audio files for all parts, part 1 to 4. Then you have female, part 1 to 4. Let's see, I'll let you guys listen to some audio here. Let me play this.
Hola, mi nombre es Moisés y hoy me gustaría presentarme con el fin de practicar mi español. Soy norteamericano y estoy ahora estudiando español. Estoy viviendo en Columbus, Ohio, pero yo nací en Akron, Ohio.
Okay, that's the male voice. I'll let you guys listen to the female voice.
Hola, mi nombre es Moisés y hoy me gustaría presentarme con el fin de practicar mi español. Soy norteamericano y estoy ahora estudiando español. Estoy viviendo en Columbus, Ohio, pero yo nací en Akron, Ohio. Hola.
Okay, that's the audio for week 8. I'll go back to week 1. You guys can listen to that. Oh, let me show you these real quick. Extra material. This is basically the audio for the extra material you guys saw in the text. You have both your female, male voice. This is the audio for all of that material. And same with keywords. Okay. I wanted you guys to listen to some audio. Let's start with this one. So this is question and answer number 1.
Who's teaching you Spanish? ¿Quién está enseñándote español? I'm a self-taught. I teach myself. Yo soy autodidacta.
All right, that's not me. I've gotten some people ask me, well, is that you making the recordings? Obviously not. All right, and this is the male voice. Let's see.
Who's teaching you Spanish? ¿Quién está enseñándote español? I'm self-taught. I teach myself. Yo soy autodidacta.
Okay, so that's the audio for the Spanish course. So I know many of you probably are wondering, well, is Mexico course, is that the only one you will have available? I actually have the Spaniard course as well. I will be making an update on that soon, and also I will be getting some other versions of Spanish, like the Cuban accent, Chile accent, you know, an Argentinian accent. I believe I have the Argentinian accent. I just need to update it. But yeah, I'll have several accents for the Spanish, just for those of you who are wondering if that's possible or not. So that's it for the Spanish review. Oh, and then down at the bottom you see FLR level 1 original instructions. This is the original video that I made, giving you the instructions on how to work through the course. Okay, this is the original. Now you want to watch the updated one, which is the second. I put the original one there so you can get an idea of the transition that was made here. Okay, so this is update. Let's see, update instructions. Watch this video. So I just want you guys to see. Many of you say, oh, it's the same course. It's not really it's really not that much different. It's really the same course. The content is the same. It's just laid out in a more efficient way, and I think that's important when it comes to learning any language, is efficiency. Okay, and this is what you will see when you get this new course. So yeah, it's essentially the same course but laid out more efficiently. All right, then the last thing here you see is list of common chat rooms and advice. Okay, so I basically give you a list of chat rooms and advice about those chat rooms. Okay, so that is it for the Spanish Mexico. Now let's move on to the Japanese. Now, like you just saw, it's laid out the same. All of my courses are laid out in a similar fashion. It's just different language. Okay, so here, before we get started, it's the same thing. You had the original instructional video, then you have the updated instructional video, then you have a list of common chat rooms and advice, and you have your original files. So let's go to original files. This is how it looked before. I had stroke order video, and I had this the instructions. Actually, yeah, that's the one I just showed you. Audio files. This is the text. Difficulties, step 1. These are the audio files. Okay. So that's how it looked. And then this is the script. This is all the text that you needed for Japanese. I'll open it for you. I didn't do it for Spanish, but let's do it for Japanese. So, let's see here. Take this little time. Anytime. Sometimes PDF files take their own time. Take their time opening up. Here it is. Okay, so basically, this is how it looked before. Questions and answers. You see all that? So basically, like I said before, the student had to basically construct their own regimen for the week. All right. So you had to choose. It was your choice, basically. You want to work on which questions, what kind. It was up to you. But this is how it looked originally, and these are all the keywords. You had to choose your own keywords, and you had difficulties incorporating. And here's the introduction sample. And as I showed you for Spanish, all of this was broken up. Okay, I broke this up into 4 different parts. So let's go ahead and go to the Japanese update. So we have 8 weeks again, starting with week 1. You have your extra material, which is the audio. Okay. Then you have the questions and answer audio files. And then, of course, you have your text. Okay. So let's open that up. So it's essentially laid out the same. So you have 6 sets of questions and answers, keywords, extra material, difficulties, incorporating difficulties with keywords. All right. So as I've done with Spanish, you basically had to I've chosen all of the questions and answers for you, so you don't have to worry about going through that list choosing them. You know, just get straight to it, and then, you know, finish week 1, move on to week 2. All right. You have all your audio files there for it. Week 2, same deal. You have 6 sets of questions and answers. You have your keywords, difficulties, your extra material, incorporating difficulties with keywords. All right. Now, let me go ahead and jump to, I'm going to do what I did before. Week 7 had more than 6. I believe there are like 6 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 sets of questions and answers. Okay. And then you have your keywords. And then your extra material for, oh, I made a spelling mistake here. Okay. Extra material for incorporating with above material. Difficulties, incorporating difficulties. So it's the same. Let's save this. Dun, 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 dun. All right. That's week 7. Now let's go to week 8 so I can show you the introduction. The introduction, you have 4 different parts. Use the audio files. And here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see here, okay, this is the first part, the beginning of the text. So you have your English, the Japanese, and the Romaji I included. And I included this just to make it easier for those of you who have a hard time recognizing, especially the kanji. Now, I didn't do this for the questions and answers, but what you can do is use Google Translate to copy and paste. When you copy and paste there, they will actually give you the reading. They'll give you all the Romaji for each character that you paste in the box. Okay. But for the introduction, I just included it here so you won't have to really go through all that because it can be a bit tedious. So the second day, same deal. You have English, you have Japanese, and you have the Romaji. And it's the same. you'll see when you see the instructional video, you'll see what you're supposed to do. So that's that. That's week 8. What else? You have your instructional. I already went through that. So that is it. That is the layout. That's the new layout for the Spanish and Japanese course. So these courses are already uploaded on the website, the updated courses. So if you're interested, you can get them anytime now, or so they're already updated. When I make these videos, the courses will have already been updated on the website. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And oh, one more thing. If you purchased this older course, okay, if you purchased this before, and you're interested in getting this this update, send me. I'm going to need your the transaction date, your PayPal information, your name, all of that stuff, so I can know who I'm sending this to. So I can know I'm not going to be sending to random people. Send me your information. Send it to my well, you can go to my website, send it through that, and then I'll get you the course. If it's not updated yet, I'll get it over to you as soon as it's updated. All right, so that is it. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and have a great one.